If Seraph's dead, it wasn't my fault. I should take out my gun, huh? Yeah, probably.
I hate you, monster!
Wait. The elevator is that way, isn't it?
It's your fault! Fuck you! Fuck you! I hate you, monster!
Are you swearing? I don't remember you guys swearing. Okay. Still got one of these gas grenades. Let's use it. Nice. Huh, where's our final enemy? I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Well, balls. Whoa. Oh, fire. Fire hot. Let's go ahead and use this protein jug. Wait, why don't I... Where's my shotgun? There we go. I got this thing for a reason. Close quarter combat. Did I not press it? I did. I definitely pressed it. I guess we just have to wait. Ah, that's the sound of the lift arriving. There we go. Cool stuff. Okay, I noticed there was music before we got in the lift, which is like sort of action fighting music or action exploring music, and then nothing when you get in the lift. If you can bother switching the music off, at least like maybe give me elevator music. Right, did I miss Darrow? Not Darrow. I mean, Taggart. Nah, it doesn't matter, you can't kill him anyway. He's just gonna try and persuade you to take his side in all of this. Is that a laser? Broadcast room. Is there anything here? No, that's a little later on. Do I have enough? No, I don't have enough space. Figures. Do I want to go in there? Okay, 1 second. Let's make sure I definitely hit this barrel.
I don't wanna.
And also, let's equip our shotgun, which I keep forgetting to do. Oh! How many enemies are there? How many enemies are there? Come on, let's kite them all. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. I want to use the typhoon. Are you just... Okay. Never mind, not even worth it.
Just let me go! Just let me finish! I got a job to do! I got a job!
Okay, I'm not even gonna kill them. They pose no threat to me. Makes no sense to try and kill them. And once again, let us take this. Accept. Fine to speak with Taggart. That's fine. I don't really care about Taggart. No. It's actually pretty cool, the idea of Panchaea. it's also pretty interesting that it's from what I can work out, a straight line down. I mean, you would have thought it would be wider at the top, and then as it got lower, it got narrower and narrower, like the same concept of a dam, because there's more pressure towards the bottom, so therefore the wall should be thicker, and it would be easier to just sort of do that inwards slope or slant. But no, straight down. You guys are hardcore. I also quite like the fact that there's a lift, so you can admire this gigantic hole in the middle of the ocean. I actually built something similar to this on Minecraft, although the ocean wasn't as deep. Thank God it wasn't as deep as well, because it was still a pain in the ass to make. Right. Heavy rifle. Plasma rifle. Let's do this. I don't need those heavy guns.
What the hell?
I can do this by myself. Bring on the chaos. Throw everything you've got at me.
Oh my god.
Water pressure nominal at 173 psi.
Who am I?
Communications web online.
I feel cold.
Drones 1 through 3 within operational parameters.
I don't remember.
Drone 4 disconnected.
Let me go.
Processing.
Oh God, please help me. I'm scared.
Core temperature stable. Processing.
Zhao, what are you doing?
Connecting to Panchaea's Hiron project, Mr. Jensen. The most advanced quantum computer slave to the human brain, and the closest to perfection we'll ever achieve. I'm going to use it to hack Darrow's signal and rework the message to our benefit.
Our benefit? You mean the Illuminati's?
Ew, that's creepy. Okay, that's even creepier.
Someone has to override the signal and be the world's savior. And let's be honest, neither of us would trust anyone else to fill that role. Computer, begin EEG sync.
So much pain.
Syncing beta waves at 40 cycles per second.
Sleep, please. Let me sleep.
Incompatible master-slave check detected.
Wake up.
Alert. Unable to transfer control to Alpha Pod.
The system won't recognize my chip.
Sucker!
Neural systems offline. Rerouting control.
Suck on that.
I can't control Hiron.
Increasing glutamate levels by 32%.
Zhao, get them out of there. I have to reach the control chamber.
No! I can still control.
No, you cannot, woman.
Control!
Stop the signal.
Oh, damn.
Security alert.
Through the primary drone hatch.
Oh shit.
It's one of those moments, huh, Jensen? You've had a lot of those moments, actually. Okay, let's bring out the boom gun.
Alpha Pod security in place.
52 of these
To
explosive
access Alpha
shots.
Pod, purge tertiary pod.
I must be the one to alter the signal. Once I do, the council will welcome me with open arms.
I can't get a lock on it.
No!
Why can I? Oh, there's the laser.
Stay away! Stay away! The bad man is here. Why does he want to kill us? Kill him.
I don't want to kill you guys.
You have
I'm gonna help you.
better served keeping your head down, Jensen.
Warning.
I'll do it, Mother. Just don't hurt anymore. Just no more pain.
Do I kill you guys?
Keep him away from us. Security measures are sufficient. Insufficient.
Contamination warning.
I really hope I don't have to kill
Once
these guys.
the weight of their gaze
Oh, wait.
touches you,
Why did I not?
no escape.
Okay, let's test out my keyboard.
Safety purge
2012.
complete.
2012.
Reinitiate.
Hydrostatic pressure rising.
Warning. Manual override of tertiary pods initiated. Total system purge in effect. Shutting down tertiary stations.
Haha! That made things so much easier.
Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Electric discharge
please, that's not gonna hurt me.
Where did you get that gold?
Who do you think gave it to me?
From that fool, Darrow. This will not stop me, Jensen. It's happening. Hines is compromised. No, wait.
Okay,
It's initiating emergency protocols.
Oh, balls.
You don't know the resources
I'm
they
going
have
to
at their
use
disposal, Jensen.
Typhoon
Like
power!
Special genetics.
You have been in over your head the whole time! Initiate dissipation protocol!
Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising.
So I did have
Halfway
to
to
that's so,
discharge
that's so
sequence.
sad. That's not fair on them.
Damn Darrow. He betrayed him.
Warning. Primary pod compromised. Secondary security measures activated.
Okay, so if there's a
Evacuate
robot
area.
out, let's equip Mars. There we go. EMP grenades, laser rifle. I don't have a laser rifle.
You still
I will
cannot
replace that
reach
typhoon
me, Jensen.
ammo. Rockets.
There are too many contingencies built into the system. You and I have
throw it, throw
both
it.
failed.
So, am I just going to have to wait? Now, come on, where's the other robot? In there. Time for you to die. And also time for me to get some energy. Look, the electric field's not working. We might
Primary
as well
pod
just stop.
station damaged.
Okay, which...
No!
There it is.
I will not lose this. This is my right. I have worked too long to stop now. You want the glory? Is that it? Never! It is
You
all
are crazy.
mine. I have
You are just full of crazy,
everything for
Lauren.
this.
Warning. Primary pod station failure imminent.
I'm pretty sure I saw some enemies on my radar a
Electrical charge
second ago.
approaching critical levels.
They must have
Discharge
gotten
imminent. Clear
shocked
the
by the
area.
electric floor. So am I just... Here, let's try this. Actually, no, let's try this. Damn it. Oh, there we go. Did that not kill you?
I can't take.
You might want to get to cover. Yeah, that whole build-up thing is never a good sign. And it doesn't hurt to be safe. Well, now you know. Okay, we don't need any more guns. We are pretty much at the end of the game, guys. No ammo. No point in collecting a bounty.
Hello, Adam. Welcome to the edge. It is not the end of the world, but you can see it from here.
Eliza? What are you doing here?
It is my job to monitor and report on the news, Adam. Before Darrow smothered everything with his signal, the whole world was tuned into this place, including me.
The broadcast. I have to stop it.
I know. Please, come closer. Do you know where we are, Adam? We are at the fulcrum point, when society lies in the balance. Hugh Darrow hoped to tip the scales one way, by telling the world everything you already know. About the biochip, the Illuminati, everything. He believed knowing the truth would convince mankind to abandon research into human enhancement technologies forever.
It would certainly give them reason to fear it.
Indeed. Darrow's confession is ready to send. If you want, I can wideband it across all media as soon as you shut down the signal. Everything you worked so hard to uncover will be exposed. But only if you deactivate the broadcast using this control. However, if you desire, I can alter Darrow's message. Conceal the creation of the biochip while putting in new content.
Content blaming the humanity front, like Sarah suggested.
The organization has already admitted to harboring terrorists. It would be easy to convince people they turn to biological warfare in a more desperate attempt to get rid of augmented people.
But why? What would that achieve?
In time, it could shift the focus of hatred onto people whose prejudices are seen as too extreme, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution as they desire.
That seems like a pretty good idea to me.
But if you want me to perform this edit for you, you must disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Of course, there is another option. This passage leads to Panchaea's pressure regulation controls. Destroy them and the installation will cave in on itself, overwhelmed by the weight of the ocean pressing against it. Everyone inside the structure will die.
That's a solution?
No one will be left to tell the world what happened, Adam. Nobody will be able to spin the story.
Including me.
The choice is yours. Do you believe you have the wisdom to choose an appropriate future for mankind? Or do you trust mankind to find the answers on its own?
Technically, you could still spin the story. You're not really here. Anyway, there is actually a final option. Well, technically the kill everybody option is the final option, but there's another option which is supposed to be here when you talk to Taggart. Naturally, I don't like the guy. Wasn't gonna go talk to him anyway. Taggart's option is... I believe it'll allow human advancement on a controlled scale. So, it'll improve and advance, but much slower and pretty much under the guidance of the Illuminati. Why on earth would you want that? Well, the Illuminati and major corporations, which I guess would include Sarif Industries. But limited and regulated by the government, of course. Why on earth would I want that? If I remember correctly, want this one. This is Sarif's option. I like the idea of an advanced human civilization. It's just as long as we don't lose our humanity, you know? Send.
If you do this, the focus of hatred may shift to those responsible for unleashing biological warfare, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution. Are you sure this is your choice?
Well, yeah. I mean, it discourages hatred of individuals who are augmented, most of whom have to be augmented because it's required. They've lost an arm, and so they've gotten an arm replacement. It's the same thing as prosthetics. Why would you hate them for it? I mean, sure, if they turn to crime because of it, go for it, hate them. But hate them for the crime and hate them for being a bad person. Don't hate them because they're just augmented. So yeah, let's do it.
So be it then.
Sarif was right about one thing. It's in our nature to want to rise above our limits. Think about it. We were cold, so we harnessed fire. We were weak, so we invented tools. Every time we met an obstacle, we used creativity and ingenuity to overcome it. The cycle is inevitable. But will the outcome always be good? I guess that will depend on how we approach it. These past few months, I was challenged many times. But more often than not, didn't I try to keep morality in mind, knowing that my actions didn't have to harm others? Time and time again, didn't I resist the urge to abuse power and resources simply to achieve my goals more swiftly? In the past, we've had to compensate for weaknesses, finding quick solutions that only benefit a few. But what if we never need to feel weak or morally conflicted again? What if the path Sarif wants us to take enables us to hold on to higher values with more stability? One thing is obvious. For the first time in history, we have a chance to steal fire from the gods. To turn away from it now, to stop pursuing a future in which technology and biology combine, leading to the promise of a singularity, would mean to deny the very essence of who we are.
Synthesis.
No doubt the road to get there will be bumpy, hurting some people along the way. But won't achieving the dream be worth it? We can become the gods we've always been striving to be. We might as well get good at it.
Well, that is it. That is Let's Play Deus Ex Human Revolution at an end, reaching its finale. Of course, be sure to stick through the credits, or maybe even skip to the end, because there is a post-credit cutscene, which links into the very first Deus Ex game, which I think is just named Deus Ex, if I remember correctly. Not entirely sure. There is going to be another Deus Ex game, I believe. This is just rumor and speculation, the last I heard of it. I don't know if it was ever actually confirmed, but there will likely be another Deus Ex game that follows Deus Ex Human Revolution, but is still a prequel to the first Deus Ex game. From the way I understand it, it won't follow Jensen anymore, which kind of saddens me. Jensen is a freaking awesome character. I love him, and I would love to see more character development from him, or even for him to just appear in the next game. Like, maybe he's your leader and you just follow his orders and stuff like that. I would love to learn more about this character and his future and contribution to the world of Deus Ex. That would be amazing. But I'm not sure. I will have to do more research. But if that game does come out, which I am hoping it does, then expect to see an LP of that game. Other than that, thank you for watching. Feel free to press the subscribe button above if you are interested in keeping up to date with future videos, such as possibly being the next Deus Ex game. I do have a bunch of other games, of course. But yeah, thank you for sticking with me throughout this LP for this long. It's been a fun ride. And if you want to stick around for the rest of the credits, I will attempt to ramble on about random subjects that I hope are relative to the game until we get to the final cutscene. So, I don't know, I think human advancement is great, and technology is kind of fitting, considering as a civilization, okay, not as a civilization, as a species, humanity has essentially stopped evolving. Apparently, from one of the articles I read, the last major human human evolution that we experienced was from before we started eating processed wheat. Isn't that interesting? Maybe we should stop eating processed wheat. Maybe then we'll evolve. We'll develop wings. Something along those lines, I don't know. But, so yeah, the idea of human evolution is great, pushing ourselves further into what we can do. And it does make sense to incorporate technology into our evolution, especially considering, the way I understand it, they aim to combine that with human DNA, Jensen's DNA, so that we are basically born with these technological, I don't know, upgrades, enhancements? I mean, I believe that was the idea of the fetus shown right at the end of the game. That little itsy-bitsy baby with clear technological ports of some sort, and I think it had a little bit of a glow at one spot. Now, I'm not sure if that was because it was born that way, conceived that way, or if it was because It had just been enhanced before being born. So it's basically synthesis. The synthesis between humanity and technology. Just imagine how much further humanity would progress, and on a faster scale, if we could upgrade ourselves technologically. Hell, I'm sure everybody's even thought of it, having access to the internet in your brain, just being able to know everything just like that. What would be even better is, you know, the sorts of people who sort of prowl the internet being, I don't want to say grammar Nazis, but you get what I mean. I personally sometimes get annoyed when people are really bad with spelling and grammar. It's not so much grammar, it's mostly spelling. Grammar, I can forgive. It's nothing. It's just a wall of text of completely misspelled words. That is just, it makes me facepalm. No offense to you guys. I'm sure you're very nice people. It's just, I don't really have a word for it. It's just bleh. Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, imagine having a spell checker in your brain so that never happens. Everybody would be more intelligent, theoretically. My phone just went off. What happened? Okay, apparently I got a Facebook message. But yeah, so everybody would definitely be more intelligent. Education would happen a lot faster when you could just download knowledge into your brain. You'd definitely be knowledgeable at... Ooh, he's got a longboard. Sorry. You'd definitely be more knowledgeable at the very least, not necessarily clever. In fact, now that I think about it, humanity as a whole may be less clever with such instant gratification with knowledge, so they may be less inclined to work things out for themselves, although you will still need to have scientists who have the ability to work this sort of stuff out, work out future enhancements. People as a whole will certainly be more tolerable. I'm fairly confident in saying that, although now that I say that, you're probably going to get a lot more smartasses. Well, actually, I think you'll find this is like this. Well, no, I'm going to have to disagree with you, because this is like this. And you're just going to have people sort of flipping between the sides. One other problem I see with this is war, though. Because war is going to get a lot more brutal. It's sort of like, as I don't remember which Batman movie, I think it was the second movie, The Dark Knight. We get this, they get that. We get this, they get that. It's just escalation on either side, just so that they have a slight advantage. And with technology being so easily enhanced, and our bodies so easily enhanced, where is it going to stop? I guess quite a lot of enhancements from the world have come from war. If I remember correctly, the microprocessor chip, that was invented during World War II, or I believe it was during some sort of war, designed specifically for missiles and missile targeting. So it kind of makes you think. Then again, there are other enhancements which have been invented for purely noble reasons. The World Wide Web, for example, that was invented as part of the Large Hadron Collider initiative. You know, let's make sure that doesn't fade. The Large Hadron Collider initiative, where the particle collider, everybody's trying to find the God particle. Yeah, the World Wide Web was invented for that, so that globally, or at least throughout Europe, scientists could share their knowledge with each other and process data across Europe, because the LHC was a European founded project at first, and now it's shared globally, although it is still primarily European. How do I know so much? I actually visited there a couple of weeks ago. Interesting, huh? So yeah, I mean, technological advancements don't have to be relative to war. That's kind of a pessimistic way of looking at it, but advancements are created through necessity, basically. And unfortunately, a lot of necessity comes from war, from wanting to have that advancement, that advantage, sorry. It's kind of sad, but true. What else? I mean, sure. Robotic arms, actually. Robotic legs, replacements. That was created for a good reason. Because people were losing their arms, and instead of getting, like, a plastic prosthetic that wasn't really working, you get a robotic arm, which serves as a functional arm again. That is a good enhancement, but then it starts being incorporated for war, where like Jensen has the blades in his arms, or the Typhoon built into his, I believe it's built into his main torso, or it's built into him, basically. So you kind of get the two flip sides, good and bad. And honestly, I think for each advancement on either side, you're gonna get an advancement on the other side as well. Each good advancement, you get a bad advancement. Bad advancement, you get a good advancement. Cutscene!
You worry too much, Morgan. There's nothing we can't manage given time. She's here. I have to cut this short. Keep going through the wreckage. Maybe we'll find something we can use for the Morpheus initiative. Come in! Dr. Reed! We're so pleased you decided to join us.
Where else could I go?
No regrets, my dear. As Ariadne told Theseus before he entered the Minotaur's labyrinth, always forward, never left or right. You'll be very interested in our current project. We're breaking new ground.
Yes, the nanite virus chimera is quite intriguing. I'm looking forward to seeing the hybrid project up close, Mr. Page.
And so you shall. But please, call me Bob.
It's him! The Illuminati, they still live! OMG! NFW! Damn it, Reed. You have a bad judge of character. First Hugh Darrow, now, what was his name? I've already forgotten. I'm sorry. Anyway, that is the end. I can't believe I talked through the whole credits. Wow, I am such a blabbermouth now. Who would have thought? Anyway, as I said earlier, thank you very much for watching, and thank you for sticking through the credits and listening to me ramble too, if you did, and you didn't skip through. But I don't blame you if you did. Alright, so, upcoming should be an end screen for other LPs. Please do go check them out, see if there's anything else you're interested on my channel. If not, well, thank you for sticking through this. I hope you guys have an awesome day, awesome week, have an awesome time, an awesome future awaits you. An awesome future with augmentations, I should say. Anyway, until next time, see you later.